Welcome back from Graphic Extras. In this tutorial I'm going to show you the Blurs plugin. It's a plugin from the Volume 2 set of Andrew's plugins. It's for Photoshop, PSP, Photo Paint, 32-bit. And I'm just going to show you some of the functionality. The location at the back is actually in Hull in the UK. It's a very nice building, and I'm just going to use it to quickly blur the image. It's more like a smear effect than a blur. You can see some of the sort of juddering of the blur in the picture. Now the blur you can modify via these settings. This is for the red channel. You can just see it just slightly going off there, green, and the blue channel. Now you can see it's actually just going off in a particular direction. Well, you can actually modify the direction of the blur, and you can actually do it by channel basis. So actually just see it going off in a different, it's a bit too strong, so I'm just going to reduce it down a bit. You can actually see it smearing off in different directions using these direction sliders. That's the basic functionality of this plugin. It can be, I'm just going to quickly show the tweak, so you can actually just run through a few of the possible effects. It's great for creating very extreme sort of blurry, smeary effects in Photoshop. As with all the plugins in the Graphic Extras Andrew's plugins range, the plugin can use different blending modes. There's 100 options here, and they can just run through one or two of them. You can click the blend option down here, which randomizes through the options, and again, like so, you can combine them with the tweak to create quite unusual visual images with any sort of picture. Also, you can apply the plugin as blur or smear, as sepia effects using the effects modes. So once you put it into this mode, it will actually, like sepia, will use the plugin effect as a source for a blur, unique blur effect. And you can control the power of the blur just by, or the effect, just by moving this slider. Of course, that's using the basic default effect, which you can reduce down. Right. The plugin also has other color options. You can actually, I'm just going to randomize the color options. This just adds to the every pixel. There's settings here, the red, green, blue. They're added to or subtracted from the current value, and you can randomize them using the color option. Extreme randomizes most of the settings. You can also use post random, which is basically you have to set this little dialog, this drop down here, and you can apply overlays to any image with the effect as well. Right, that's a basic quick run through of the Blurs plugin, and I'm just going to quickly just apply extreme, click OK, and well, you can see the end result, which basically means poor old Hull's building is completely utterly lost in multiple different directions. So you can fade it, of course. You can go to the fade, and you can fade it, just reduce, as well as use different blending modes, which actually creates quite interesting color effects, as well as seeing the underlying image. Anyway, that's on www.graphicextras.com.